What's up, FishTube? Just a quick video. I'm down in the fish room this morning. My morning off here anyways. And I've just been sitting here watching these yellow Neos for a while, and you can see all the ones zooming around the tank right now. There's a whole bunch of them. There you go. So what these are the males. And they're all out zooming around because one of the females is just molted and is ready to make some babies here. So I don't know where she's at. I haven't seen the molt, but you can definitely see these guys are very excited. Wow, this thing is zooming in and out. Very excited to figure out where she's at. So she's probably tucked herself into one of these little areas down here, hiding away because she just got rid of her shell, or her exoskeleton, I should say. And these guys are just zooming around looking for her all over the place. So it's a good way to see how many males you have in the tank. You can look around when they're doing this zoom in action. There's another one there. There's another one. Yeah, so they're excited. They're trying to figure out where she's at, and then she'll get to decide which one of these guys gets to meet with her or whatever, or hand off the sperm packet. Don't really have much to talk about right now. I've been doing just some random stuff in the fish room, moving around. Been trying to get the little baby shrimp that were in this 20-gallon. I've got 12 out of there already, and then I still see a bunch more. I counted 6 the other day. I moved this just temporarily. I moved this goldfish and his buddy down into this little 10-gallon until I get this other 20-gallon up and running for him. I just started painting the backs on the aquariums, just using some acrylic paint and like a sponge brush, cheapies, you know. But it seems to do it pretty well. I tested it out on this tank here, just as much as I could get. This tank will be coming out so I can paint the rest of it and put an overflow on it. I just ordered some diamond hole saw drill bits so I could get rid of all of my, most of my do-it-yourself overflows. These still work great, not a problem. This 55 has got to keep it on there because it's tempered glass. I can't drill through it, it'll just shatter. So the only reason I know that is on the bottom of the tank when there's no substrate in here, like when I was first setting it up again. It has a little card on the bottom that says tempered glass, do not drill. But I know these 20s are good. The 10's going to be a fun one. I might do my my 2 10-gallon tanks first. Maybe pick up a couple more to set up a little shelf with them, a little rack. And try to do some 10-gallon drills too. But if worse comes to worse, if I break the first one, I might skip them. And I'll just make up some more DIY overflows and use those, just so I can get some water running through them. This one here too, these 40-gallon breeders are brand new. I know that you can drill through these, they're not tempered, so I'll be doing those. Painting the backs, moving some stuff around in the fish room. I got this big rack that I built for 2 55s and then like 6 20-gallons. Ended up changing it around as you can, tell if you've watched any of my other videos. Just kind of fell into getting some 40-gallon breeders, and I really like them better than these 55s or these 20s. And I still need to get one more 40 breeder for down there, which is why these ones are going to come out here in a couple weeks as soon as I can get the drill bits and stuff done. And I'll be building a little rack just for 20s and 10s as a temporary thing. But like I said, I had pulled out as many of these baby shrimp as I could. You can see them all over there, all kinds of different colors still. I got some reds, some yellows. There's definitely some blues and some blacks in this these 12 that I grabbed. There was at least 2 that were really, really nice blue. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I've been here just raising up, and I wanted to get them out of the this 20 down here because there's a million guppy fry in here. And you can see another one right down there, I think. Huh? Another baby shrimp. They like to hang out on this sponge filter, or on this intake sponge there. More down in this rock pile. But there's still at least 6 more in here that I counted. Oh, there's one right there, I think. Yeah. You can just kind of make him out there if I can zoom in without getting too weird. One more there. A lot of these shrimp are wild type, you know. They're not going to be the best breeding stock, but I figured if I could separate them out and try to get them separated out by what colors they're showing right now, I might be able to breed my own lines. I know it'll take a few years, but willing to put the work in and the time, because right now I still can't order any shrimp online. It was negative 13 degrees this morning when I woke up without any wind chill to go with it. So I don't trust receiving shrimp in the mail yet, but as you can tell, these guys are doing good. These red shrimp, which again, not really sure. These might be Bloody Marys. I'm only guessing that because I started getting blacks out of the cross between these and the yellow Neos, the baby shrimp that I showed you in the other tank. So I'm really hoping these are Bloody Marys that are going to give me some black shrimp too, but we'll have to see, because I can't even. I thought I could tell when they were buried, but I really can't. This one is, you can see the one on the leaf up there. You can see inside of its body. So that one's just, you know, a pretty good, like a Sakura grade or something to that effect. But these ones here, you can't see inside of them at all. They're really dark shell all the way around, and then on the very top of both of these, it looks like they've got some extra color on their shell as well. Boy, I wish that would focus on here. It looks so nice. Well, one of these days I'll get some good video of these shrimp and post it for you guys to see. But there's 3 of them that have that really, really, really nice shell, and then there's 3 of them that have just mediocre. They're okay. I'll use them. You can see this one there. That's a mediocre. But that's what I have for breeding stock, so that's what we're using. We got our, ooh, please, we're still zoomed in. Why didn't you tell me that? Come on. What's up, Gidge? This is Gidget. This is the mean kitty of our house, but she's just mean to everybody else. Come on. She likes to hang out with me down in the fish room. She's my helper. Let's see. Oh, I kind of wanted to touch on these plants here. So this was sold to me as Alternanthia Renickii cardinalis. There's a little clipping that I cut out of the package. These were like a tissue culture from PetSmart, and I've been trying to do some research on it because they are like an Alternanthera, you know, Renickii cardinalis, and I was wondering what the difference between this, the cardinalis, and the AR mini was, because these ones have been staying pretty low. They've got a little bit bigger leaf structure than what I would assume you would call mini, but they stay really pink. I don't use any CO2. I use, you know, iron. I use some fertilizers. Let's see if I can find another. Yeah, there's another chunk there, but it seems to be growing really low to the ground. So I was wondering if this was mini, just labeled wrong. Sorry, I'd probably just covered up the microphone for half of this now. But here's the update on the 40. You know, it's still growing out. Still trying to get some growth on these plants. I've been dosing my fertilizers. I might have to up how much I've been dosing. But this one here has been doing pretty good. Remember, we moved some of these over there. I've been cutting off the tops and replanting the stems down below, trying to get that going. This one's cycled. It's been cycled for a couple of days, or almost a week probably now. And I've just got a couple of guppies in there just to keep everything going. Got some snail population going finally again. So that'll help, so I can get those guppies out of there. And real quick, before my video ends itself at 10 minutes, because I don't know why it won't let me record anything longer than that in 4K, but it just does. So here's this guy. This is growing in pretty decently there. My moss is finally starting to rebound into this rock pile, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I guess we'll just call this another quick fish room update. We got a catfish right there, checking out the fishies. And on that note, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching Bearded Bob. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.